Hey guys, welcome back to the Hey Me Love Me podcast. If this is your first time, welcome to the Hey Me Love Me podcast. Today's episode is in honor of Mexican Independence Day. We're celebrating in celebration of that. Also want to announce a birthday to Alex. Happy birthday! If that Alex knows who we're talking about. And then also want to mention Rex, we love you. You're in a better place.
Yeah.
And
our dog.
Let's get into this podcast. Hey guys, before we get into anything, I'd like to mention the riddle of the day or night whenever you're watching this. What do you call a tamal that's sick? I said that so.
What do you call tamal? That's sick.
Yeah, what do you call a tamal?
What do you call tamal is sick?
What do you call a tamal? That's sick. Yeah.
Not like a sick tamal, but like a sick
No.
tamal, you know?
No. That joke was as bad as his pronunciation, bro. No. That was terrible. Wow.
Say you're hitting a certain age without saying you're hitting a certain age.
Wow. Unk status? He's hitting unk status.
Alright, but yeah, drop down in the comments your guys' answer. Oh, I'll put down in the comments the riddle, because I know some of y'all don't pay attention or whatever. But I drop down in the comments so y'all could answer or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, to start off some conversations, the boxing fights, we just watched them a couple hours ago. The boxing Canelo versus the other guy.
Oh my goodness. Mr. Irrelevant. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't watch him. What was his name that he gave himself?
Oh, the chosen
The chosen one?
The chosen one?
Yeah.
He had the chosen tattooed on his back.
Stop it. The chosen. That's why you said it.
That's why he said it.
I am the chosen.
Yeah. If you don't know, it's from Smosh.
Berlanga?
Search up the chosen one. Huh?
Edgar.
Edgar? That's his first name?
Edgar.
It's Edgar.
What's his last name?
I think it's Beranga.
Oh, yeah. Beranga.
Yeah.
Belanga?
It's Puerto Rican.
Beringa?
So
Beringa.
Oh, yeah, he's Puerto
I
Rican.
don't think it's Beringa.
I think it's Beringa.
Right.
Like
Okay.
Bazinga?
Anyways.
That was
you know?
Yeah.
Then is it B-E-R-I-N-G-A?
It's B-E-R.
B-E-R-I-N-G-A. Beringa.
L-A-N-G-A. Telling you, it's Puerto Rican. So
Okay,
they have more
this
emphasis.
was not
Yeah,
what we
yeah,
planned.
No, I want to see how it is, though. You can just talk to them.
Okay, but yeah, that was it was a good fight. It was decent. The guy just got his butt whooped the whole time, but respect. He lasted all 12 rounds.
He got smashed.
He lasted all 12 rounds with Canelo.
Lasted, for sure.
I mean, I was going for Edgar, but the chosen one.
You know, I just realized today that Canelo's first name is Saul.
I thought it was Canelo.
What?
It's not Canelo?
Canelo's a nickname, right? Because of his hair, right?
Oh.
Or that's part of his
name.
name. No, it's
I
like,
think
they put it in quotes, right?
Middle name.
Yeah. Oh, and that's his actual name, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
Could be a stage name.
Saul Canelo Alvarez. So I think it's middle name. No, I think it's actual middle name.
Bro,
anyways, besides the point. Fights. It was a good fight. I think it was probably better than his last one.
I like how this one's about culture.
Yeah, I know.
And then
Yes. We'll get into that. We're gonna get into it. And it was pretty cool to see that he won near Mexican Independence Day.
Dude,
just 2 days before.
How is he not gonna win, bro? It's kind of like that's his like. There's the whole reason why he didn't move up and weight no more because he can't win there.
Yeah, we all seen that. But UFC, they were honoring Mexican Independence Day at the Sphere, and it was their first event at the Sphere, which is pretty cool to see. And a bunch of Latinos and everything, Mexicans were coming out, having fights, pretty good fights too.
Oh, I didn't take it like UFC fights. I feel like they were having fights at the Sphere. Like,
oh my goodness!
like us Mexicans were throwing down over there, bro.
Well, they were, but in the octagon.
In the octagon, though. where it counts.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot of stuff going on in Vegas.
A lot.
For Mexican Independence Day. I think it was the boxing with Canelo. It was the UFC, and then
there was a concert also there.
there was a concert too.
I just don't remember who they said it was. No, not Mana. It was a different band.
Mana.
So it was Mexican.
It was Mexican.
All right, that's all I had to make
Hispanic,
sure.
Mexican.
Well, yeah, so I had to make sure that they were.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty cool to see that we took over Las Vegas, bro. We took over the desert. But yeah, yeah, that was really cool to see that we are coming up in the
world.
in the
mainstream.
Yeah, and even on social medias and everything. Like shout out to Chicos Toxicos.
What do they do?
There's vlogging and everything. They do podcasts.
Oh, you're just
Chicos
shouting them out.
Toxicos?
Yeah. Chicos Toxicos.
Yeah, what do they do?
They do a lot. YouTube videos.
They do YouTube videos.
Oh, you mean in general then?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So I thought
I'm saying like they're coming up on social media and everything. Like a bunch of Mexicans are coming up on social media and everything. Well, I mean they're Latinos. I think one of them is Mexican.
Yes, he is.
I think one of them was like.
Oh no, two of them are Mexicans. One's
Ecuador, isn't it?
Ecuador,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool to see that that they're coming up. And
it was cool.
Then you have
you guys can be your own Chico Toxicos, you know. You guys are very toxicos.
Bro, you want to talk about toxicos, bro?
I'm just looking for my toxica.
That's crazy. I was looking for my toxica to match my energy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That sounded so hurt.
Yeah. Also, it is someone's birthday too on Mexican Independence Day.
Day before.
I don't want to mention him, but yeah, it's Miguel, the man sitting next to me. It's his birthday.
It's my birthday.
On Mexican Independence Day. You know, I always wondered, like, how do you feel about your birthday being on Mexican Independence Day?
Oh, it's awesome. It's dope. I like watching they have it's not what's it,
the
a
grito?
festival? They have the
grito
in Mexico, yeah. Every year, and it's cool to watch that.
At midnight.
At midnight, it's pretty dope because it's like, oh, if that happens, it's my birthday, right? But I always thought it was cool when I tell people like I do Aztec dancing and I tell them I'm born on Mexican Independence Day. It's like, oh, you're freaking like hella Mexican then, right? So it's just really cool. Like you're like Mexican times 3, you know? So like it's really cool.
Times 3?
Yeah, because Aztec.
Okay.
Both my parents born in Mexico. I'm born on Mexican Independence Day. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
What's so confusing about that?
I'll validate it.
Well, I never heard someone say that doesn't. I don't know. That does not make you feel Mexican, bro. Like Mexican times 3, bro.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, it floats your boat, bro.
I got told I was Mexican times 3.
No, all right, but I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did say that. That's what I meant. That's not what I meant.
But yeah, there's nothing bad, bro.
You're very Mexican.
It's really cool. It's really cool. And
well, he mentioned it. So Aztec dancing, bro.
Yeah.
For the people out there, how about you give us a quick little spiel of what it is?
Have we mentioned we
I could dance.
I think we. What?
Oh, no, that's crazy.
I thought
right now?
Oh, I thought that's what you meant. I thought that's what you meant, like, show them, like, a little tease.
Oh, what we
dancing. Yeah.
Well, actually, if our tias have a video, we can drop a video quickly, like, right here somewhere. Like now.
In front of us.
Yeah, right in front of us. Little video of what we do.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so just explaining what that is, you know? Like, what is that for our family?
How do you even describe that?
Aztec dancing?
It's like, I mean, the best way to describe it, because I feel like not a lot of people know it. I know a lot of people don't know it, and I know a lot of Hispanics that don't know it, which is pretty surprising. And it's very odd too, because I tell people like that are of Mexican descent that don't know what Aztec dancing is, and it's pretty interesting. But I guess the best way to explain it is like, because it's like far from like. It's a cultural dance, right? It's a cultural thing. And the way we dance is like not normal dances and stuff like that. I don't know if you ever see like Native Americans how they dance and stuff like that. Very similar, but like completely different at the same time.
There's a word I'm thinking of, bro. There's a word. I was about to say spiritual. It is spiritual.
Which that's where it comes inside the same terminology of like Indian type of dancing, American Indian type of dancing. It's it's spiritual.
Native American type dancing. Yeah.
I mean, I would explain it like that.
Yeah, because the way it began is because they used to dance with the gods and stuff like that. But now the way we do it, it's more like a spiritual connection to like the world and everything like that.
Well,
so
different than spiritual, meditation and motion.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Meditation and motion.
Yeah, actually,
so that's like the two terminology for it.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, we're gonna put a video up anyways, but like, it's pretty cool that it's actually like when I was reading stuff about it, like one of the bases right now, one of the things I like too is like there's this thing called Nawi Olin, right? You can put like the thing I stitched in the back of my sash for graduation.
It's the thing in the middle of the Aztec calendar.
Yeah. So that one is like it's the
we'll put it right there
under movement. It's like the era, we're in the era of movement, and it's supposed to be like there's different eras and Aztec calendars and stuff like that. Like there's the one of like I think it's waves and stuff like that. So like there's like a whole bunch of them. There's 5 of them, I believe. But like we're in the era of movement. It's like earthquakes, right?
Yeah.
And it's supposed to have like this whole like metaphorical meaning to it and everything. And the reason why like we do the things we do, it's like because the way we dance as well is kind of like protest in a way, like because like I think a lot of times like it has to do with like how our traditions got like taken away from us and stuff like that, but we keep it going by dancing and stuff and because obviously the Spaniards took over our culture, so we do that in a way of like going against that. And I think because a lot of people are of Aztec descent, but it's also like it's not as easy to trace down, but at least the culture's still moving forward, even though like that little piece of like heritage is slowly like decaying, right?
And earlier you mentioned that they dance for the gods, and where we now dance for like Dia de los Muertos.
Dia de los Muertos,
yeah, we dance for the people up there and everything.
It's like the honoring in family members that have passed, but also honoring in our religion of like our God and our saints and the Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
So it's a big honoring system of it. It's like kind of the same way they used to do it back then. Like when you look up Aztec dancing, like what it stood for. Still same idea, just it's not many different gods. It's what we believe in. I think is the biggest difference.
And it's really cool that some people don't know it because it gives a conversation starter. And then
it's cool.
You give it like you get to explain it to people that don't know.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a really cool topic because when I audition for stuff, they usually give you like an actor's resume, and you can put stuff that you know, and usually I put Aztec dancing, and like 100% of the time it's like, what is that, and I tell them what it is, and like they're interested. I still don't, because I don't really fully know how to describe it, because I would have to show. It's easier to like show you a video of it because like describing it's really complicated because it's based off of like obviously like meditation, emotions, spiritual, and all that stuff. That all plays into it. So saying it like I use that as a practice to like be good at dancing is not like a thing because like I feel like when you're actually dancing, it's a whole different like feeling. Sometimes it just comes out of you, and like I feel like when you're actually like outside of that, it does not happen, right?
Yeah.
So it just, I don't know, but it is a cool conversation starter because all the time they always ask me, the directors always ask me like, oh, what is this, and I describe it to them. And it's like okay, and then but like it just makes me, it's just odd when like a Hispanic person doesn't know what that is because I feel like it's such a big thing, like lucha libre. It's like I feel like it's a big cultural thing for Mexicans themselves.
But in that, because what I've learned later in life with certain people that are in our family is some people weren't with that, like if you were part of, so like in today's generation of where we grew up, like our growing up in life, like what we had to go through, it was the same thing with them. So like if you had Aztec descent or Indian descent in you in Mexico, it was like a no-no. Like, like you didn't want people to know that. Like you were embarrassed to that. Which I learned that through certain people in our family, having conversations with them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And so it's kind of like that, which can transition a little into our next topic of oh my goodness, I had it and now I lost it. Of just kind of the struggles you had growing up if you had any with the whole your culture. So like for me, for example,
Oh.
what I would throw out there would be growing up as technically going into school and ESL learner. So English was
Yeah.
my second language.
Me too.
That was a big thing, which was funny because while I was growing up, I didn't think that was a thing. And I was like, I'm just in regular classes with other people
Yeah.
that are like me. And then, like as you go through it, I think it was
When you switch
second
it?
grade.
Second grade?
Second grade, but I went back into it my.
I think
I want to say it was my seventh or eighth grade year.
I think I left the second or third grade too, around there.
So, but yeah, so ESL that was pretty big struggle for me. I wouldn't say at that moment like culture shock or any of that was technically an issue because we were around people that looked like us, talk like us, like that wasn't a big thing. But I feel like,
but think about it now. Don't you think it's like they like conditioned it out of us?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
the English or the Spanish.
Yeah, the English. Yeah.
Well, but
Spanish.
I think the Spanish though I stuck with it for a good while. I don't think I lost my full Spanish capabilities. Like
No, but
speaking.
that's because you have people at home who spoke Spanish.
So I kind of had to speak it to be able to talk at home.
Yeah, but I know, like, so my parents grew up. They were bullied for like speaking Spanish because obviously they had accents and stuff like that. I remember one story my dad always tells me about one of his teachers. And I don't think it's a bad thing. One of his teachers helped him with his accent, but like he put and this is something that they teach us in theater too, which is pretty crazy. But they put a pencil under his tongue so he doesn't roll his tongue like with the R's and stuff like that, right? So he can pronounce stuff better in English. But that's something that we use in theater so he can speak more clear too. So it's interesting like that because it's like it's funny because when you're applying to jobs and stuff like that, they do like it when you're bilingual, right? But growing up, they like push you
away from it.
Away from that.
Which I don't know if it's like that anymore in today's day and age of schools.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
because of everything that has gone on. Yes. I think so many things have changed that
they're more awake out there. Like it's more of a like because at least
because back then I felt like it was seen more as like as an obstacle, than more as like a talent or like skill you have. There you go.
Which now it is a big skill. Which if you are in any type of job and you are bilingual and you're not getting paid extra money for that.
Yep, and I'm considered bilingual. So
no, he's not. No, you're not. He has a certificate, but he's not.
I have a certificate from the state, so
they just give it to anyone nowadays.
So
they're giving handouts.
Yeah,
they're giving handouts.
I mean,
that's crazy. I actually didn't know that. You have one?
Yeah, he has one.
Yeah,
okay, you being one of the kids that we know that doesn't speak the most Spanish.
Right? The most doesn't speak any Spanish.
Okay,
how does it feel?
Like, how did that feel for you growing up? Because that can be a struggle within itself.
Yeah.
I think I didn't think too deep into it because when I was younger, because so many people who like my grandma, for example, they all speak. My grandparents, all of them, they all speak Spanish, and I never thought about when I was younger, like, oh, I want to have conversations with these people. But until I'm older now, it's like, oh, it would be awesome to have a conversation with them, you know. Mm-hmm. But it is a struggle trying to learn Spanish now, because when I was learning Spanish in high school, COVID happened, so it was a little confusing with during computers, and I didn't learn much from that. I got a few words in that and then
He said, I learned a couple words.
Hola. Sí, ¿dónde está la biblioteca?
I was about to say that. But yeah, but I didn't think too much. I didn't think too deep into it when I was younger about learning Spanish and everything. Because I didn't. I mean, I probably got bullied maybe. No. But I didn't feel bullied because I mean, kids did say like, "Oh, you don't speak Spanish," but they're like,
that's what you mean. That's
like they called you out on it.
Yeah, but like they didn't. I think it's also like I probably had good friends where it was like you're younger, you know, so it's like you ask a bunch of questions. Mm-hmm. Where it was like it's a conversation between us where I didn't take it as bullying or anything. So yeah, I didn't feel bad about it, and I don't feel bad about it now, but it would be really cool to learn it. But right now I'm focused on the college and everything, school and
Yeah.
everything. So I haven't had a chance because I'm doing Duolingo and everything, but I haven't
That's a cheat code
Duolingo.
bro.
nowadays.
Duolingo comes in clutch, bro.
My
But
Duolingo, it looks like he's suffering. You know how they do the thing now on the
the
app?
oh yeah, for sure. Right now I had a streak for like 5 days, and
Yeah.
then now it's on ice. But
Nice.
yeah, it would be really cool to learn it.
Gosh. But yeah, no, I think also, like, going back on what you said is, like, one of the things that because I remember, like, I love doing my Aztec dancing now, right? I love doing that. But then the thing is, though, now, is when I was younger, it was very difficult because I remember I used to get picked on. Because obviously we did it locally, and I go to school locally too. I went to school locally in the San Fernando area. So I would see friends at the church when we dance. But the thing is, when every time I seen them, they always made like a comment on like what we wore, because what we wore is like similar to like the pastuadios. They're like similar to like skirts, right?
Yeah,
And they'll show a lot of leg, and stuff like that. But it's not. That's like a traditional
that's
wear.
the tradition.
But
Yeah,
they would make fun of me and stuff like that because of I was wearing that stuff.
yeah.
And it always like it sucked because I love doing what I did, but then I always got so anxious, like thinking like, oh man, a friend's gonna be there or something.
To like tell people.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
then I would never show people.
yeah, because I definitely get you because I didn't start telling people because I don't think I told anybody at all in elementary,
Yeah.
and then not until like middle school where it's like oh I'm definitely fine with explaining this to people, like I don't care.
Yeah.
See, and I think that was the opposite for me.
You
In
showed all the
elementary was
time?
easier, but I also had a teacher that she kind of embraced it.
Oh,
Like she
okay.
thought it was really cool that we did stuff like that because like
Uh-huh.
my mom would tell them like, oh, they're gonna miss these days because
Yeah.
they're out doing this event.
Yeah.
And for show and tell once, I don't remember what I was gonna bring in something dumb, like one of those random little stuff. And then she was like, you should really bring in like one of the things you use for your guys' Aztec dancing.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. So I ended up taking the concha. She even let me blow it in class,
Blow it
bro.
in class, dude.
Yeah, bro. So it was kind of cool.
Such a cool feeling to
Yeah.
to blow the concha like in front of people that never heard it before.
Yeah.
Cause it's like
Because to them it's just like a seashell.
dude,
Like they
it's,
just see it like what?
it's such a cool because
Yeah.
like I think we're around it so much we often forget like the I guess I'm gonna say it in such a like a layman terms is like it's such a cool thing that we do, I think, right? And it's like not everybody can do what we do, right?
Yeah.
And I remember one time, so I'm at my Uncle Chewy's wedding, right? Shout out to Uncle Chewy. There was this guy there that worked, I think it was one of the bartenders, but like I think I always get mistaken a lot for like Hawaiian and Pacific Islander. I don't know why that is. I think it's because I'm just tall. But he thought we were like Hawaiian because they also have conchas and everything too, and he thought we were just doing it for show. And I was like, I didn't understand the question he was asking us because he thought like, are you guys gonna blow them? This is just for show. And I was like, but I heard it differently. I thought he was saying like he was asking us. We're not. I don't think I heard the last thing fully until afterwards, because I processed it later, and then I was just like, no, we're just here waiting, But like, it was like, no, we blow the conchas, I think a lot of people think that like we're like, nah, man, like I'm not gonna say like culture vulture or something like that, but like I think a lot of people forget like the concha is used in multiple cultures,
yeah,
right?
it's everywhere.
So, but it's cool, right? Mm-hmm. I love like the drum. The sound of the drum is so specific. The sound of the chachayotes, so like such a beautiful sound, right? And I think like when you're around it so often, you kind of get desensitized to it. But like when other people hear it and you see like their faces glow and stuff like that, you're reminded of like, damn, what I do.
What it was once.
Yeah, what I do
really entertains people.
Is really cool. Yeah, like it's like, damn, people like actually enjoy
like,
this,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and we talk about the struggle that. Oh no, I don't think we did get into that. But of course, we all grew up in Mexican households.
Yeah.
But was there any struggles that you and your family faced? Well, I I don't know why I phrased it like that, but like,
I mean, our family.
yeah.
In what ways are you talking about? Like just culture wise?
I know. Well, go ahead though. So you can explain
I think I
to
think
Emilio.
I think culture wise.
Culture wise?
I think I know. Damn, there's a lot of things actually now that I think about it. But do I talk about myself or my family in general?
I don't know.
That we experienced?
Our guy Pancho wrote the struggle that your family faces.
Let's say family then, because my parents earned their citizenship right here.
Yeah.
But obviously before the like with ICE and everything, it was a scary situation, especially during the Ronnie Key riots, I believe. Um, but yeah, no, my dad was very. I might have my time mixed up there, but I know, especially now that my dad's a citizen, like he's a full-on citizen, they can't do anything to him, right? But he has like a fear of them still like taking away his citizenship and taking and deporting him, right? I don't know why he has that fear. I do know why he has that fear. Sorry, but like I
What was I
just
say, bro?
my bad. But like it's interesting that he has that fear still, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like and I was thinking about this today, which is cool because like in Night of the Living Dead, they asked us today, in what ways does the movie represent like stuff with social justice and everything?
Oh yeah.
And obviously in the movie he's African American, right?
Yeah.
I'm Mexican, but I think it still plays similarly because it just has to do with like the authority with the minority, right? And I was thinking about how we aren't raised to think of as like cops and stuff like that as as like people who are supposed to do what they're supposed to do, like serve and protect, right? We're always like have this anxiety when it comes to cops and everything, but it's like built into our culture, you know. And it's like with us, they're not gonna do anything necessarily to us, right? Because we're born here, we have the privileges with being born in America, right? But we could always still get have those power struggles with them, right? Because they would take advantage of us. And I feel like a lot of times in the media too, they kind of forego the stuff that happens to Latinos and they kind of put it under the rug, because they're some of them are illegal, right? Or most of them are illegal, so they don't really put that on you know on the media and stuff like that because it's like okay they're not supposed to be here anyways,
Yeah.
so they don't need attention, you know.
Especially now.
But like I'm pretty positive we face just as much like scrutiny as like African Americans do in this country, right? It just a lot of the stuff is not shown or
Yeah.
not newsworthy, you know, because like I feel like a lot of people don't care about us, right? But it feels like that, right? And it's interesting because I think Latinos are probably like a really Latinos are a big population here in America, right? And it's constantly like we are not given like I remember the amount of like news that was happening with the border, you know, with what happened with the human trafficking and stuff like that, and how
Yeah.
least the news would cover that, right? How less the news would cover that, or how little the news would cover that, and but it's such like a big issue that nobody like talks about, right? It's kind of like the Latinos are kind of like the black sheep of America, right? They don't talk about
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Cause even now we're across the country. They are at schools. They're not in the history classes. They're starting to lessen the some of the stuff about African Americans and Latinos and everything. Have you heard about that?
No.
No, actually.
I think it's in Florida too, where
Damn.
yeah, they're starting to like they're trying to make I don't know if I could say this. You could bleep me out if you want, but slavery. They're trying to make it seem less than what it was.
Oh,
If
you
you
don't
get
leave
me.
that out.
You
No,
no, you can say that.
you can say
Yeah.
yeah.
So slavery. They're trying to make it less than what it was.
That's crazy.
yeah. So it's like yeah, it's pretty crazy. 'Cause I learned about that this week actually.
Oh,
School? Oh.
because you have a
Yeah.
Chicano studies class, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my first
You
time.
learn
actually,
a lot in Chicano studies.
It was
Take
my
a Chicano studies class if
it was
you're.
my
If you're
first time actually walking into that class. Just
yeah.
saying.
Oh wow, that's crazy on head.
It's crazy.
Well, it's also because we got COVID during the first. I got COVID during the first week of school, so
that's right. That's right.
yeah. So I didn't go. But yeah, Chicano studies class are interesting, especially that depending on your professors, they tell you a lot, and like they let you know a lot about our country, like their opinions and everything. And it's really cool to know that professors don't always think the same about everybody in the country. If you get my gist, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that, actually?
Like they all have their own opinions
Yeah.
about what's in the country. It's not one-sided.
Oh, okay. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
Yeah,
it's not. They're not on the same. They're not all on the same brain waves.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what college is. You get that gist of freedom of professors.
Yeah, that's what
because it's kind of in public schools, private schools.
Yeah, because that's what college is pretty cool, because like you learn so many things by professors and everything. But yeah,
bro,
professors are cool.
Oh, cheesecake,
dude, where'd you pull that out from?
You don't want to know. But yeah, professors are so cool. Some of them. If you go on Rate My Professor, shout out to that. But
you know what's cool actually, and I really wish I took it when I had the chance. But CSUN has a class to learn Nahuatl.
Oh
yeah, and that's like, damn, I should have took that class. That would be freaking cool.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, that would have been sick.
Well, that makes sense though, because aren't they built on on sacred ground?
They are. Those are not Aztec people, I believe.
No, I don't.
Or not even associated to the Mexica. But you know, it's similar because they're all from California and stuff like that. They all intermingle in some way, so it's interesting. But
this cheesecake smacks. But yeah, dude. That's pretty cool. I didn't.
So talking about cheesecakes, what about holiday traditions, bro?
Oh,
holiday
traditions.
Into
food. Yes, Christmas.
Yes. You know, going back to our little thing right here of tamal.
So it's funny enough, even though we have Mexican Independence Day, we don't really celebrate in the Mexican. I guess we do. It's my birthday, but like it's
we don't really celebrate it itself.
Yeah, we don't celebrate it itself.
Like we acknowledge it, I think.
Yeah. But that's really interesting. I feel like it's so funny that like some of the like ones that are celebrated in Mexico and not really celebrated here. But one specifically that I don't like that's celebrated here is Cinco de Mayo, because people just use that day to like take advantage of it. You know, like I hate it so much. Like I hate hearing like Drinko de Mayo. I hate hearing that.
It's not an actual, like when it comes down to it.
It's not
a big holiday.
It's
not really a holiday.
It's only for that specific region in Mexico, that specific city. That's why it's there for, right? It's it's oh my god. But anyways, but the one coming up right now is Dia los Muertos.
Yes. Which is gonna have a whole episode within itself.
Yeah.
So I don't think we should get into it too much. But
yeah, but I would
say, Day of the Dead.
But like, you know, I'm gonna go in order, so we just But Day of the Dead, you know, we do a dance for that day. That one's very special to us. It's a very so we do one for that and the Virgen, right? The Virgen of Guadalupe. And it's two different like dynamics. It's really interesting, but you know, I feel like every time we come across Dia de los Muertos is very bittersweet, you know, because obviously it's like a celebration of life. But also we remember the ones who passed away, and it's always like it's not a hard day, but it's a very sentimental day, you know.
Yeah.
And then the Virgen de Guadalupe, it's a big celebration.
We do multiple dances.
And
at multiple people's houses.
And those are always fun to do, because it's always it brings out the best of us. I think the best in us, because it's like we always put our best effort into those, and I think that's really cool. I think and it always seems so spiritual too in doing it, because I feel like every time when it comes down to it, it's like you kind of just, your body kind of takes over when you're doing your dance and everything. You feel like, damn, today's cold, or today's a little harder to do it than most, and then you just do it, and it's like, damn, I went through it.
It's cold. I can't, bro. My toes My toes freeze, bro.
Oh my
Because I remember
god.
this one day where we danced at someone's house and it was freaking freezing, bro. It was freezing so bad. And I remember my toes. I think I was like probably 10 or 11. And bro, my toes, my little tiny toes, bro, were just, bro. I couldn't feel them. I couldn't feel my toes or my hands.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I can't dance, bro. I don't think I even danced most of the time. I think I just stood there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't, bro. My body couldn't.
I drum. I drum mostly. I drum and I
I had
dance.
to make
Like
sure it
I do
wasn't
one
me.
dance, but I drum and standing there. Standing there is pretty like it kind of gets you because obviously you're not moving your legs.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of like you're like damn. And then when you actually start to move or like when they take me to dance after a while, I'm like dude, I'm so cold right now. It's gonna be really hard, but it just happen. It ends up happening, but it's just like this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
But but yeah, no, being up there when it's cold, bro, it's like because like obviously your hands start getting
Yeah.
shearing numb. So when drumming, it just gets a little harder too.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, when it's cold, it's cold.
It's
I would
cold.
dance in the rain though. In the rain, it's awesome. Did you dance in the rain when we were at
I was drumming in the rain. We're at Lilia's house, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Bro, that day was awesome, bro.
That
'Cause
must have been
I was
nice.
getting wet, bro. I was getting so wet. Ah, it was so cool. Ah, it was a nice vibe. Yeah.
But the other tradition. Should we bring up Thanksgiving and stuff like that? You know, it's funny. You know,
I don't know if we do like.
I would say we see it in a different way. I think. Cause I think when it comes to Thanksgiving, we don't give a damn about like the pilgrims and stuff like that. You know, I don't think we see it as a traditional Thanksgiving. I think when we see Thanksgiving, we see it
I see it as I'm
as
gonna eat.
a family,
A family gathering
family.
where everyone's
Yeah.
getting together to build a
Like
feast.
what is it called when like like a
Play
family
football.
reunion almost, you know? And it's always like everyone's there. I don't think I ever remember when it was like somebody's not there specifically, right? But like everyone's there and we always have it's like a time of reminiscing, you know. It's time for the family to get together and you know getting the food and everything. I feel like a lot of people do look at it that way, but I don't know. I don't think I ever seen Thanksgiving as like the traditional American way, you know. But
I don't know, cause I don't know. I mean, I would agree with you, yeah. But yeah, Thanksgiving is pretty cool. Cause I would agree that I don't think we do care about the pilgrims,
no, because
history and
we
everything.
we get with each other all the time, anyways, right? But it's like it's
Yeah.
just different that day. You
It's
know?
like an actual gathering day for us.
Yeah.
It's not like every other day.
It's like Easter when we gather for Easter.
Yeah.
It's just like that, you know.
But I feel like for Easter there is a purpose that we're doing it. Like we do have the purpose at the end of the
What
day
purpose?
of the
You
religious.
You can do that by yourself though.
No, but it is like that's the main reason why we do it.
Nah.
I
I don't know. Like that's the reason why
Okay.
we get to. If that wasn't
Well,
a day in
Maybe,
April, we
think-
wouldn't get together in April.
I think it's just I think
maybe,
it's
maybe that's how some people look at it. But I look at it as like a family reunion, like Thanksgiving.
yeah.
Cause like all of us get together for Easter. I know for sure Easter,
A lot.
everyone gets together, and that's an awesome day. I mean, unfortunately, we can't go to Vassar's Rocks
Yeah,
anymore,
anymore
right?
because of all the
Because
stuff
it
they
got
have now.
all strict and everything.
Yeah.
But
We didn't even celebrate Easter this year. What did we do for Easter this year?
It rained this year.
It rained.
We were supposed to go to the beach.
That's right, we were supposed to.
Yeah, we had it all planned out.
But yeah, I know.
It rained on Easter.
Yeah.
But that was awesome. We used to go to Fastest Rocks every time, and if you know Fastest Rocks, it has the peak. We'd always walk up the peak and
Oh, yeah.
everything. That was cool. I think the last time we went is when Dad went with us.
Yeah, that's when I cheered up.
That was a good moment, huh? That was a
Yeah.
really cool moment. I have a picture. I probably should send it to you. Or you probably have
I
it.
have
though.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
You should post it. That one's awesome. It's really cool. That was a really cool moment. But that was a tradition we had though, walking up every time.
Walking up the mountain, yeah.
Yeah.
Screaming.
Screaming. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I got this girl number 2, but we
That's
don't have to
crazy.
talk about that.
That's wild. But yeah, no. I think. But obviously, when it comes to Christmas time, we always do
Tamales.
tamales. It's a big event for us. We always like, what day y'all free? You know, well, we got this weekend free. Let's do it. You know,
Yeah.
and then we always
Try to make all the
get the
tamales
whole
together.
family any family members, even girlfriends or anything like that. We always like
the only I know
bring
I
them.
only know that the only person that's not allowed on the table to make any is me.
Oh my god!
You're such a liar. You made that own rule on your own.
No, I got.
not
Which
like-
one though?
I literally
no, wait,
got
what
kicked
station?
off the table.
What station though?
Putting the. Bro, I couldn't do it no more.
Put in the
I'm
masa?
being dead serious.
Who kicked you out of the table?
Mami Clara.
Oh. Nah, you don't understand Spanish, so she probably said something different, and you're like,
Hey, look. Someone translated. She's telling you to not do this no more. I was like, okay.
maybe you weren't putting your best effort in, man. Or you weren't putting your best effort in.
You got fired off.
I know for sure. Pancho.
I haven't been kicked out yet, but knock on wood.
Who else makes?
All I do is make the masa. So
That's right, you do. Oh, that's right. This guy goes.
Who said I do
This
that
guy makes the
time?
masa so you can go chill in the back and
no,
just,
I
just
do
sip
have a
on
job.
something.
I do have a job.
What's your job?
I take pictures.
Oh, that's
my
right. That's right. That's right.
goodness.
That's
I
right.
guess you're the
I put
documentation.
the masa on the tamale. I'm the one that makes the best ones. You feel me? No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
But
no wonder why there's no.
they're pretty clean,
No
though.
wonder why there's no masa.
like you do them after a while, and you're like,
Probably freaking eating
damn,
it.
I can make a living out of
Um,
this if I really wanted to, but I'm not. You know?
No, you can't.
Wow. That's jacked up.
But yeah, that's a.
You're
Really
just mad
awesome
because you got
time.
kicked off the tamale table, bro.
Okay, and
Wow, dude.
I'd rather take pictures.
I would rather save this for the moment,
Oh, rather capture them.
You got cheesecake on you, bro. You got blueberry.
But yeah, what's the other one? Oh, the three
Oh,
I was about to say
the three wise men.
Yeah, the three wise men.
What is
say
it
the
called
three
in
kings.
Spanish? Why am I forgetting what it's called? Why am I forgetting what it's called? That is
Bro,
so bad.
You can't
The day
remember
the day
either.
you put
Santo
your
Reyes.
Yeah, Santo Reyes. The day you put your shoes out.
Yeah, I know for sure a lot of
Santo
people don't do
Reyes.
that. I know for sure a lot of people don't do that.
Nope.
Yeah, what's interesting actually? I don't.
But I think
That's
I think it's also because it's more like a religious
A
thing.
religious thing.
It's a very religious thing.
Yes,
like
very.
most people, I know for sure that I've been around aren't that religious.
Yeah.
So they don't do stuff like that where they leave their shoes out and someone, the three wise men get your presents.
It's
and
such a
everything.
cool day. I've had such really cool experiences with Santo
I
Reyes.
believe in the three wise men more than Santa Claus. Hot take.
Hot take. Dude, Santo Reyes is a really big thing for us. And I don't know. We don't really. I don't think we do it because we are religious, but I don't think we have that with the intentions of doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
We grew up with it.
yeah. It's a very what's funny. It's a very humble holiday for us. Because like we put our shoes out, but we don't get nothing like crazy, right?
It's not supposed to be.
Yeah, right. And it's like, but like, I know I know getting stuff. It's like always like the littlest things, but it's always like the littlest things
biggest
that have the
meaning.
biggest meanings
Yeah.
to it, And it's like, and sometimes you get stuff and you're like, dang, like I didn't know, it's not what I was expecting, you know. But like it's something that I needed right now, no matter what it could be, But I always enjoy Santo Reyes. That's really cool. It's always like such an event, It's like, bring your shoes around. And
Don't forget your shoe.
yeah, don't forget your shoe. It's always a thing. And
Or you go home without a shoe.
Go without a shoe.
Yeah, I honestly don't think I've met anybody that does it.
Me neither.
I don't think so. I probably met
You guys
one
do it,
person
right?
in my life.
You use Santo Reyes?
You do it, right?
What happened?
You
You
celebrate
guys use Santo Reyes?
Do we celebrate?
Yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah,
Oh.
okay, yeah.
Like your whole life, you guys did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think she's the only
So
one
you're probably the
that
only
I
person I've
remember.
met that has done it your whole life.
Because I think other people from our friend groups, at least not got into deep conversation like that to ask them about
I mean, they probably do. I just never talked about
Yeah.
it with them. But
But yeah, Santo Reyes is big. And then after that, that's pretty much it because you already talked about Easter.
We do
Yeah.
the La Rosca de Reyes on Santo Reyes too.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
the
you
way
also got
the way we
that,
do that
yeah.
is we I forgot what saint it is for, but when we do La Rosca de Reyes,
The baby that you're pulling out?
No, I know it's Jesus. Obviously.
Oh.
No, I mean like because we
I was
celebrate.
like, what?
So the reason for that is because there's a saint's feast day around the time of Super Bowl.
yeah,
So I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I think I'm wrong. Maybe
becoming
I'm
a
wrong.
big
I don't
back.
know. But what we do it for whoever gets the baby. I don't know if you ever play La Rosca de Reyes, but whoever gets the baby Jesus has to make food for
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. We do it for the Super Bowl. Other people probably do it for something else. But We do it for the Super Bowl. And that's like a tradition we have too.
Yeah.
Everybody watches the Super Bowl. No matter if you're into sports or not, we're here watching the Super Bowl together. But yeah, no, it's always like it's a really cool thing when we do that stuff. And I don't know what else we have, but
I honestly think that's
we always I feel like we
that's
always
awesome.
celebrate. Oh, New Year's. We make carnitas for New Year's all year, every year.
Which I guess that's a tradition within itself too.
Yeah, that's a
Because it
really
feels
big
weird
thing.
the days we don't make carnitas.
Yeah,
The days we
carnitas for
don't.
New Year's. New Year's is really special to us. We have two people who are New Year's babies. We got my mom and we got Angel over here
yeah.
as New Year's babies. So that's really cool. And
I'm trying to think of other traditions that we have. We probably have so many, but
we don't. I know one thing we do. It's a religious thing, but one thing we do, we always pray before dinner. You know.
oh yeah,
That's one thing we always try to do.
yeah.
And I don't know. It's like it's a form of like communion with each other, with the family. You know.
It's honestly it's fun. It's funny sometimes when we do that. When we pray, because when you guys bring your significant others or something, and they don't know that we do that. So so we do it. We put our hands out, like that'd be like, all right, let's do our prayer. And you see the person just munching.
yeah, and they stop.
Is that like
because it's so interesting because like I always tell I think all of us are really good with telling our partners like you don't have to do this.
But
you know, because we don't make them. I remember telling my partners like you don't have to do this. It's really it's so cool. You do not have to do it. And she's like you know she wants to do it. I was like okay, I think that's cool. I think that's really cool that she allows that to do it for herself. I think that's really awesome. But that's not what I'm asking from her though. But it's like because you don't want to push your religion onto somebody else, right? But it's really cool that she joins in. I don't think it's necessarily like a religious thing, right? I think it's just like it's like having a good.
I take it as a pregame.
Like a good pep talk, you know, like a good like. This is how the family is right now.
Intro.
Let's wish the best for everyone else. You know,
intro to dinner.
You're dumb, bro.
It's like the beginning of an album. You know, the intro.
Hey, everyone, put your hands out.
Yeah, no. But it's cool.
Welcome back to dinner.
Welcome back to dinner. But it's more for like giving positive vibes out there and everything. It's like meditating as a family in a way, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think everything we do should be taken as religious, even though it's influenced by religious means.
Yeah.
I think you can see it as a way of like another aspects, you know. But that's a really cool thing I think we do. It brings us together as a family more. Mm-hmm. And yeah, no, I think that's. I feel like there's something there that.
Bro,
summer. What we do for summer? We don't really do that much stuff for 4th of July.
Only people's birthdays.
A lot of people's birthdays in July, in June, July, yeah.
Oh, I guess you can count July 4th.
I just said that. Haunchies?
For Haunchies.
Haunchies would do his birthday, but that's not a
then
tradition.
But we don't really...
That's
no,
his birthday.
but when we used to have it at grandma's house, everyone was there.
I would say though, every time for Haunchies' birthday, we always do something very creative. Like, always something happens cool for his birthday, you know?
Oh, we had the auction.
We had the auction for his drawings and stuff like that. This year you guys did the pool thing, which you guys celebrated his birthday that day, I'm assuming, right? That when you guys brought the slide, the water slide. That was not 4th of July? Was that not 4th of July? That was just a random Saturday?
Mama's.
I think that was just a...
that was Mama's birthday.
Mama's
birthday. Mama's always does something. Mama's always done something.
Yeah, she always does something crazy.
She always does something crazy, yeah.
Project X type stuff, yeah.
Project X.
Bro, you should see me on that water slide that day, bro. That was Project X type stuff, bro.
Yeah,
the way my body is flipping and everything, bro.
But I don't know. That's pretty much it though. But like, yeah.
Bro. Call me Kid Cudi because I was pursuit of happiness that day.
Bro, you're so dumb.
If you get the reference.
Damn, you're eating cheesecake and a concha, bro?
If you heard me earlier, I did say I was becoming a big back right now.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I think that so far that's the only Mexican traditions that we do that I could think of. If family members or friends, if you guys have your own, or if we are forgetting any, please comment down below. Of the ones that we are forgetting or haven't mentioned or didn't mention. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. I think we end it there. No,
I got a question.
unless
I got one question. I got one question. Like,
were you gonna ask me? I'm single.
nah, it's crazy. Why would I ask that? No,
Single, daddy,
I was gonna
mingle.
ask
I'm
if,
bilingual.
What?
if there is one thing from Mexican culture that um, like influenced America in general. Like, what do you think is like the coolest thing that the Mexican culture has provided America? You know what I mean? That has given America. Because there are a few things.
Serapis.
Oh
Huh?
my goodness, bro.
Sarapes. You can say that though, like the vaquero. The
Is
vaquero.
that from Mexico?
Yeah, that's vaquero. That's
Okay.
that's
I'll
the
take it.
vaquero. That's whole
I'll take it.
vaquero. That's cowboys are cowboys because of
Taco
Mexicans.
stands.
Bro, that's what I was
Taco
gonna say.
stands.
The food.
That's crazy. Food. No, food. That's good.
Yeah,
Yes,
food.
that's what I'm talking about though.
Yeah.
Besides that, we're going more deeper aspect. I feel like just the culture in general, like the living of all the lights and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, keep
But
going.
um, little too early. Sorry,
Alright.
you asked a question before.
Before you finish,
Yeah,
let's just say happy birthday to Miguel over
Miguel.
here.
Thank you.
Alright, ready?
1, 2,
2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha 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 cha.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, dear Miguel. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
bro.
Oh yeah, bro. Make a wish.
You only get one.
Oh,
Oh no,
That was crazy.
sparkles again?
bro.
Not again.
Oh, there. That was weird. Why did it turn back on? The what? Never mind.
Bro, it's the
This is
same.
crazy.
It's the same ones
Have y'all
as.
seen this?
Is it?
It's the same ones as Victor's
That's not.
on his birthday. Remember, it sparkled.
No, look, because it's turning off. Oh, maybe. Oh, it is
Yeah,
sparkling.
see? All right. Well, that's gonna take a while. But yeah. Emilio, you want to go back to what you were saying?
That's so interesting.
Oh, there. What? That's so weird.
I'm interesting.
Oh. All right. What was the question?
The eternal flame.
Um,
Damn, it's a big old flame now.
What's the?
Is it a
What do you
sparkle?
think? What do you think is the?
yeah, that's why it keeps turning on.
Is the best of what Mexico has brought to.
Oh, I think, for example, here in Cali, the biggest thing is the whole idea of like, what was it called back in the day?
Oh my god. It's cool though. I'm making so many wishes right now.
Mexican Independence Day.
No,
What?
the Chicano, like when the Chicano movement was happening, and you had the different type. I know in ours is like the cholos, but it wasn't not specifically cholos, but that style of like the
You're talking about, like-
low riders.
Okay, yeah.
Like that culture stuff. I think that's one of the coolest things that, at least here in California, LA aspect, like that's where it was dope. Like you were able to really see it rise. But yeah, besides that,
Oh, in Cali?
yeah.
Yeah.
Besides that,
I don't know why I
definitely
said
food,
it
bro.
like that, but yeah.
California
Definitely food.
Food food's a
Yeah.
good one. What'd you say again? What'd you say? Vaquero, you said
Sarapes,
sarapes?
Yeah.
No, you said sarapes. You
So
didn't
you
say
said
vaquero.
sarapes.
I said-
All right, I'll go further and say vaquero because
Yeah,
that
go ahead.
seems like more like something that like influences a lot of culture here. I think a lot of people mistake it for American culture when it's not, you know? Because like beef jerky, all that stuff, anything cowboy, that's really
Oh, I
vaquero
guess.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's not no. But oh my god, I hate
I'll say music.
Ooh, what genre though? What's your? Well, okay, no. You like music? That's cool. Music influences us, but like, music influences America and stuff like that. You know, Mexican music.
Yeah,
But
I
like,
get you.
what genre of Mexican music do you like the most?
I was talking about like Oh, actually, I don't think that was Mexican. I honestly don't know. I just brought that up because it came up in my head.
Oh my goodness.
I
And with
don't
that,
know. Do you guys have an
we
answer?
close it out.
Oh, I said my answer.
No, I mean the music.
Music. I really do enjoy I think art too. I think we're forgetting that too, because like there's a lot of artists who are Mexican that like movies, any type of art that influences a lot of stuff that are out there, and they don't get enough credit. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff out there that I think people like. But yeah, no art.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think we got anything else. But yeah, like I said earlier, drop down in the comments, guys, family, friends, anybody, your guys' Mexican traditions, or if we didn't mention any Mexican traditions, if we didn't mention any,
Still going, dude.
please comment down.
That is insane.
Every time you're blowing it out, you're kind of fogging up the room.
Yeah, bro, if you can't have asthma.
Oh my.
All of a sudden.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you all have a good nap or a good night's sleep whenever you guys are watching this. But I don't think that's gonna go out, bro. Just put it in the water, bro. But
I'm making so many wishes right now, dog.
You only get one. Every time you make a new wish,
no,
you
this
raise the last
you
one.
did the one where
That's the
I
shtick.
want 100 wishes.
This is a shtick.
this
This is the shtick of the candlestick.
All right. Either way, thank you guys so much. Love you all.
Hate
wait.
us. Love
No,
us.
I mentioned it. Yeah, love you guys.
Do whatever you want.
Hate us, love us. Do whatever you want.
Point at the camera now. Point at the camera. You gotta point at the camera and say that.
You-
Hate us. Love us.
No, just
Do
because it's
whatever
your
you
birthday.
want.
Do whatever
Yeah.
you want. Amen. Bless you all.
25 and thrive.
Bye.
Bye.